ready? All right. So this video is to show you how to talk to the motivated seller about numbers. This is after you have deemed it necessary to go look at the property, and they might be a little bit high still. Maybe there's a way that you can talk them down. Maybe they need to understand where the market is or where you're coming from. This house that we're looking at is 204 East Kentucky Avenue in Indianola, Iowa. I would sit down with them. I would not show them the bid sheet, but I would sit down with them and show them the comps in the area, and I would print out 3 or 4. A quick note, if your low bid shows 102.5, you're gonna want one that shows 102.5, and the high bid the same, you're gonna want to show 159. But I'd sit down with them and say, Mr. Motivated Seller, these are a few comps that I pulled. This is how I came up with your number. So the low bid is this one, not too far from you. Yours is 204. This one's 216 West Kentucky. 3-bed, 1 bath. So it's actually got more beds. It's 102. So that one, it would be my low bid at 102.5. And then we've looked at a couple other ones that are close to the neighborhood. One sold for 110, one sold for 127, both of them below the Zestimate. And then this one here for 159, and for you, I figured that one at 159 for my high bid. So if you take the average there, 159 plus the 102.5, we're at 261.5. Well, to get the average, we'd divide that by 2, so we get a 130.750 is what we're figuring your house is going to sell for. That gives us the average of these 4. So the way we come up with the numbers is we've got to figure repair costs, and we've got to figure what the cash buyer is going to want to make on it. So on average, a home is going to have anywhere from $20 to $30, even $35 a square foot in repair costs. So usually we figure $25. That puts us right about average. We're at 1,205 square feet. So we'd take the 1,205 times the 25, and we'd come up with the 30,125. So then put us at 100,625, and that gives me repair costs. Now these cash buyers don't work for free, which I'm sure you don't as well, but we figure on a investor that they're going to require anywhere from 25-28% all the way up to 35-38%. So we figure at 30%. So if we take the comp, so 130,750 times the 30%, we've got 39,225. So in order for this to work, we'd have to allow that to be made there. So we're at 61,400. So you were at the 84, and you obviously have deemed it, you being the wholesaler has deemed it necessary because you were underneath that 84,000. Oftentimes, if they are still below this number, I would come up with, we have to make money as well, because we're going to have money into marketing and money into advertising and different things to get your house out there. So we've got to make some money, and on a house of 130,000, we figure somewhere around 10%. So we're going to want about $15,000 profit on that. So we would figure, that number was wrong. We figure 61.4 minus 15,000. That gives us $46,400, and that's what we'd have to sell that or buy that house from you or sign the contract with you for. So you essentially, as the wholesaler, are explaining to them how you got to your numbers. Now, if their number is substantially higher than this, then all the farther you need to go is right here. You don't need all of this. But if they're still lower, you'll pull this in to make sure that they show that you show that you've got to make money on this. So if you have any questions, give me a holler, but this is how I do it.